My friends, so I've been thinking about some things, and I think in my fantasy universe, the way I want things to work is that I want to have it be something like there's like all the different gods of the different things in the fantasy universe, and one of them that I was thinking about today was fire, and it's like, what is the fire god like, and what does he represent? And I've been thinking, um, thanks to a very particular person who uh, was kind enough to engage me on YouTube and help me explore exactly what the fire god is supposed to be, that he probably has sort of like two states. One is a state of like perfect order, like a candle or a forge that is contained and is only being productive, to just a horrific inferno that destroys cities. Like he can switch from the well-contained like forge or candle or campfire to horrific, destructive wildfire, probably in a matter of moments. Whereas his wife, the goddess of the sea, is probably. I was thinking maybe she is much more sort of like. Because the sea has very warm places where there's lots of life, and very cold places where there's not enough. Well, there's not much life at all. They're very barren. Like the North Pole versus the equator, essentially. North Pole is very cold and the equator is very warm. And I was just thinking, maybe, um, the way that things operate, um, like she is much more forgiving, and it takes a while, because like it takes a while to go from the equator to the North Pole. So she is probably, it takes her a long time to get angry, and she's much more sort of moderate in things. But once she gets angry, it takes a long time for her to get better, which I think almost sounds like a very like sort of feminine thing. Women tend to hold grudges, whereas men, who are quick to anger and destruction, can be equally quick to forgiveness and just going, "You made a mistake. I made a mistake. Let's just be friends." Like guys can have serious arguments with their friends, and like the kind of arguments that would destroy a friendship. At least as far as I know. I don't mean to sound sexist. If women had that same argument, and it's just a thing I was thinking about. Um, so yeah, that's all for today, lads.